What's up everybody, this is Ven bringing you another MOC Spotlight where we take apart what you build. For today's episode we'll be taking a look at Kurahk's Snowmobil, created and posted to our message boards by Sokoda. Now as we get into the review, let me tell you about the three fundamental qualities of the MOC that I'll be focusing on: the overall appearance of the MOC, the build of the MOC itself, and the concept and ideas behind the MOC's creation. I'll be formulating my own opinion of this MOC based on these qualities to determine what I think works and doesn't work. Now let's get this started. Now some of you who follow the channel may already have heard of this MOC through the Brainstorm podcast that we have on the channel, where we plan out and develop the Brickonicle project. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, Brickonicle is essentially a reimagining of BIONICLE as a brand new system LEGO theme, where hypothetically there is a new line of sets with a brand new story and lore to follow. And this MOC in particular was actually inspired by a lot of the discussion that we've had on there, so if you want to get a little bit more context, I would definitely recommend checking out Brainstorm sometime, and you can listen in on how we would handle BIONICLE if we could bring it back. Now, channel plugs aside, this MOC is actually pretty neat. It is very small in scale, but it is a nice visualization of what a BIONICLE set could look like if it was based in system. We got this cool Roxy minifigure with its own custom and heavily detailed printing. Then there's the Snowmobil itself, which already looks like it's a practical vehicle with a good sense of character and personalization thrown into it, which is mostly exemplified by this face that's built into the front and the specialized textured pieces here in the back that give it more of the BIONICLE aesthetic. Even the ski parts of the Snowmobile are actual BIONICLE pieces, and it's really cool to see how well implemented those elements were. And there's even this little tiny bit of scenery included with the set, which is very reminiscent of LEGO's own set design language, I guess. Here we have what looks to be a little bit of an outpost with a sign and this flag placed in a bit of snow with what looks to be some icicles hanging overhead. It's small and a little tacky, but that is kind of the point. And for something as simple as this, I actually do like the aesthetic. It seems very representative of what kind of landscape this vehicle would be in. And one last thing about this MOC that I think is definitely worth mentioning is that the Snowmobile actually features a bit of a function. See, if you press down on this yellow part here, you can actually launch these two missiles from out of the mouth of the vehicle, I guess. And I think that's really neat, just how well hidden it is. Its inclusion is just so subtle, and it looks like it works quite well. And that's about it. There isn't really much else to this MOC. I do think maybe another minifigure should have been thrown in here, maybe one to represent a Matoran, just so we can have that sort of conflict in a box going on, and also make this whole set, quote-unquote, seem a bit less empty. It looks to be representative of what a small $10 set would look like. And all in all, it's a pretty good build. I love the way that this all looks. It's very cohesive. The actual build in of itself is creative and realistic for a LEGO set, and if I was given the chance, I'd buy it in a heartbeat if it was a real set. I mean, a mini Roxy riding a Roxy-headed Snowmobile vehicle with missile launchers on it, I mean, come on. And it also gets me wondering what the other Roxy and their vehicles may look like if they were represented along this sort of style. And of course, it also makes me want to see some more Bionicle-inspired system builds, or rather just any sort of system build in general. We don't really get too many of those on the message boards. So if any of you watching, you guys have any good ideas that are small or large or whatever, by all means share it with us over at the message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. And if I find the slightest bit of creativity or interesting quality, chances are you'll get your own MOC Spotlight sometime in the future. Congratulations to you, Sokoda, for making it onto both the MOC Spotlight and the Brickonicle discussion. You have a very simple yet also very effective build here. It looks really cool, no pun intended, and I do actually hope to see some more out of you. Like I said, perhaps some more Roxy vehicles, like a Roxy-headed tank or something. I don't know, just spitballing. But anyway, for you and other LEGO builders out there, keep up the flow of creativity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.